You 2T. Welcome to the blast furnace. Tales from the booter. Booting. Yeah, so we were booting. Did it yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it at all to do a vid. You had the channel update anyway on a Saturday, so there's been some content from myself. But yesterday was a bit shit. Seen Lewis and Manda. I think Lewis got some alright nice little bits, but most of mine is CEX fodder. It's just a fodder fest. So yeah, I was sort of thinking it's not even worth doing it, but I thought I might as well do it because there's one or two nice little things, and yeah, it's just, I mean, I missed out on a couple of bits. Again, nothing that probably would have been amazing anyway. Just a couple of PS2 bundles, just to flip out to my Asian mate. Got pipped to the post by fucking Lurch. Fucking, yeah, she rang my lord. Lewis knew I'm on about. Ignorant bastard. He's a big lump of a fucking donut who just goes in people's boots. And been there all last season, so yeah, I hope you don't make a fucking habit of coming back. But it is what it is, you know. Can't be ever out once. I've done alright in terms of just, you know, stuff to flip out. But yeah, nothing amazing. Not like last week. Last week was pretty decent. So yeah, we'll crack on. I think I'll just say something else then. There's something else on this, I don't think there was. There's Amiga 500, 20 quid, basically just in the box, rattling around in the box. If it'd been a 1200, I would have snapped it up. 500's at 20 quid, I don't know, it might have been worth it. Someone's probably saying to me, yeah, you could probably get 50 quid, but I had no idea, you know, in terms of what it was like. It was quite yellow, so I just thought, keep my money in my pocket. Because once your head's down, and that was it. But from that stall, that Brandon, but I spied this in the box of cables. I thought, I'm having that bastard for 50p as well. Like I say, it's from that stall. There's that GBA SP charger. You don't see these about much. So whenever I see them, I always grab them. Always useful to have. It's going to be slim pickings, I tell you. A nice third-party GameCube controller. These are alright. If you've got a cube that's missing a controller, you can always bundle these on with them for the shows and stuff. Ain't gonna be here long, guys. Loads of PS1s. So I thought, be alright here. Fucking one guy he must have had 40 games, all sports, £1.50 a game, which for the cases might not have been that bad, but I just couldn't be bothered. I thought, like I say, I thought that was a gold mine early doors. There's another chap there, 2 PS2 sets, like a PS1 one, and then the original PlayStation. I think it was 20 quid a PlayStation. You had a few games, looked through them, nothing amazing other than Digimon World. No insert, just a disc. I thought I'd grab that. I think it's £1. Yeah, it was just the way the day went, absolutely terrible. The boot was a decent size. It's just like the week before, there just wasn't a great deal in it. There was one woman, I don't know, I think Lewis may have gone back and bought a game from her, I don't know, because when I went back and checked, one of them had gone. But she had some games and she was like, not setting up, give me 20 minutes. Because Lewis had told me about them, so I thought, oh fuck that, I can't be bothered waiting that long. So I started chatting to her and the lad. And to be fair, the lad went and got the games out, so we had a nose, had a rummage. Lewis he picked up Mario Kart, you know, big hitter, sort of about big hitter, CX trade fodder. Going Mario Galaxy was only 7 quid. I grabbed Wii Sports cardboard, some out. And she turned around and said, oh yeah, all the Mario and some other games are £10 each, we just put them back. It's just like, fuck off, love. No, it ain't going to happen. But I went back and Mario Kart had gone, so I don't know if someone did a deal with her, got a bit cheaper. Maybe he did, you know, even if you got it for 7 quid, still make a £5 on it. But yeah, it's just a weird one. It's a weird day. Just chalk it. Write it off, I think. So, best way to do this, I've managed to bag these two off a lad who I asked before. We have got some of them, I'm not getting them out. Then turn down the yard, turn back again, and then another guy's in his fucking boot getting it. It just pisses me right off. It's just like fucking, say, just losing at every corner, essentially. But he had a couple more games, and I think the reason why he had a box of games left because his prices were ridiculous, like £3 a game. I picked these two out and I got them for a £5. Star Wars Battlefront on OG Xbox and Simpsons again. So that's a CX fodder all day long. That one I'm not sure, that might be alright for the shows, you know, when if I do a... That's really loud. It's not too bad. You know, I might be able to get 7-8 quid for Star Wars Battlefront. It's quite a decent, not Battlefront 2, even Battlefront 2's gone down in price as well though, to be fair. This one wasn't too bad, and I think this might be where old fucking Lurch got the PlayStation 2 from. Because he's running another box. And she did have a loose PlayStation 1, I think she wanted 7 quid for that, I don't know, but it's a bit yellow and just sort of, no hookups, no leads, no controllers, nothing. No, I'm not paying that much. But she had these games, £1 each. Can't say fair than that. And they're all in pretty nice condition. You know, a few little dinks on, but they've all got the manuals, etc. Ratchet and Clank. Nice Simpsons hit and run there. And quite a nice one to get. I think this, I need to check, this is in really good condition. Operation Genesis. Not as worth as much on the PS2 as it is on the, that's quite nice actually, on the Xbox. But yeah, pretty mint condition actually. So I'll double check mine. I haven't really seen many PlayStation 2, you know, like half decent ones. So there's another lady, turned up a little bit later. She had a bag. I could see some games poking. I said, how much the games? She said, what? Really weird. £1.25 each. I laughed. I go, it's not £1.50. They're not a pound. £1.25. Odd, odd, odd. So I said, oh, would you do £3.50 on these? She said, fine. Soulfunk, Matt Soulfunk Retro, Sphinx and Mummy. I still rate this game. I really do. On the Cube, it's really decent. Just a bit dirty, that is. But again, all the complete. Urban Chaos, I wasn't sure if I had that. 18 as well. So it looked quite interesting. If you scratch on it, not great. And what I don't think I've got is GT Africa. Again, not seen it. Bit of a rally racer by Rage. This one I haven't got any. Yeah, scratch and fuck as well. But so it's really slim pickings. Really was. Just scratching about for fucking scrats. Right, peripherals now. Peripherals and accessories. Or accessories. There's a lady that I'd asked with a little, she had a little daughter, she had loads of like toys. And then, you know, I always just chat to people anyway. So I said, oh, is it all just toys then? You know, like speaking to the little girl, you're selling all your toys off, all Barbies and shit like that. You know, speaking to the mum and stuff. I said, oh, I was just after video games. I haven't got any of them. I didn't think so, blah, blah. I walked away. And then I come past on a table and I seen the box is fucked. There's a PlayStation Move starter pack with a camera. I got the box up there, had all the paperwork and shit. And I said, oh, how much is this? He said, oh, I don't know. Some guy asked me earlier. I said, it was me. He said, oh, I thought it was, sorry. Blah, blah. And she wanted a £5. I said, look, I'll give you £4 because you lied to me. And we had, like I said, had a bit of a laugh. So she let me have it for £4. So 12 quid on that. I don't know what the camera's probably only about £1 or something. I don't think it's worth very much. But yet another PlayStation Move controller. It's just a shame these weren't picking these up back when the VR come out, because you're getting 20 or 23 quid a pop for these. But the arse is falling out of it at the minute. Still 12 quid from 4 quid. Less that. I mean, if I take the camera off it, probably if I get 150 or whatever, so you know, 250 or whatever for that, still quids in. This is a weird stall. There was a stall that looked like it was a house clearance, but I think it was a couple of brothers, the mum, the sister, the mum and dad, like a big old truck thing, lorry, whatever. And we had like load of vinyl. Vinyl, love your vinyl, get your vinyl. Fucking vinyl Blair. And I asked him, I said, have you got any gaming stuff? Because he had some figures, like Doctor Who figures or whatever. So usually, you know, it's that sort of same ilk. And they said the lads weren't mega young. They were, you know, probably late teens-ish, sort of 20 years old maybe. So there's always a chance. No, I ain't got any good games. I went past again, and what did they had something that was gaming. Fuck, I can't think what it was. And I asked him again. Anything else more like this? I think it might have just been like something shit, like some shitty peripheral, something like that. I can't remember now. No, I ain't got anything else. And on the last sort of spin round before I was about to go, went past it again, and I seen on the table, on the floor, between the two tables, there was a bag, and I could see like the Wii, you know, the plastic fucking bat and racket shit that everyone seems to have, like basically a bag full of shitty plastic. But I looked in the bag, and there was a few games, nothing amazing, like Wii Fit and some other shit. So how much is? And I thought the Wii was in there because there's a charger in there. I said, "Oh, I want £8. £8 for it all." And I looked, but I found the bottom of the bag was two remotes. So I thought, well, £8. I opened one of them up, and it's corroded. Hopefully, you might be able to. Yeah, that one there, you can just sort of see a little bit. Hopefully I might have to get away with it, see it, because I don't know. So I opened that one up, it's corroded. And went, oh, like that. I said, what do you think for them, just for them two then? He went £1. So I was like, even one of them's like £10 anyway. So hopefully, so I've cleaned the other one up. It does work, but it just depends if CX will take it or not. There's no like shit in it now, but you can just sort of see it's not as polished inside as the other one, but nah, fuck it. If we can get away with it and they'll take it. Why not? And then two more. Oh no, shit, that was it. With the lady, the Move controller, that was in a little gun. It's a third-party one, unfortunately. So it was like, you know, in, which these are quite good actually, to be honest. They're not worth a lot. I might be able to get another £1 or something out of that little hold or so. It all adds up, you know, offsets of costs and stuff. And then probably the last thing that did it save the booter? I don't know. Not the last thing, the last but one thing. Again, just trading it in. I think Lewis. I may have got one over on Lewis of this. Finally. Finally. Do you remember I told you about the Jamaican guy last week? And he had like a load of PlayStation 3 stuff, and he was just all over the shop with it. He wasn't giving prices out. Obviously, I think I mentioned it was his first booter, so it was all like, he's all over the place. He was there again yesterday. He had a load more different stuff. Not a lot of gaming stuff on the table. It was more like bike accessories, stuff like that. But I could see on the floor there was like a couple of plastic tubs, and what I've seen on the floor isn't what I bought here. I actually seen some Wii stuff. So I said to the guy, "Oh, can I have a look at your boxes?" And they were behind the table, and he was dealing with someone else. I think he had some phones as well, some old phones. He said, "Oh, hang on a minute." And he sort of got the box out, and I started rummaging through the box, picked a few bits out. I had a look at the bottom one, which was then, it was just a really random mix of like gadgety type shit. So I picked out 3 items, and I asked him how much he wanted. So the first thing was yet again another Mook. So it is a different one, because you can see that's got a doob and that one hasn't. So I said, "Oh, how much is your Move? How much is the Move controller?" Because that was the first thing I seen in the box. I thought, get that for a decent price. It's a bit of more trading. And I think he said he wanted £7. I was like, oh. He goes, "No, but it comes with a gun." So he had this box which was just ripped halfway down the thing. So it's next to the box is next to fucking useless. I thought, I don't want the box anyway. But in the box is the, and you can see it's still in the bag. It's the official Sharpshooter. So I've got the official sort of handgun version. This is like the rifle Sharpshooter jobby. So he had seven £7 with that and that. Then looking in the box, as well, he had a couple of PlayStation 3 controllers. I did check to make sure they got all the labels on the back and stuff. So I said, oh, how much are the controllers? And he did that same thing that he was doing last week. And he was trying to tell me all about it and this, that and the other. And I was just thinking, no, just tell me the fucking price. And eventually he goes, oh, £15 for the lot. So 5 for that. That's not bad. And as I was buying them, I could see that Lewis was there. And I walked away and he went, oh, what did you get? And I told him. And he went, oh, I was going to go back because I seen that move control in the bottom of the box. I said, yeah, that's what I saw. And I told him about the Sharpshooter, which he said he hadn't seen, but he's got one of them anyway. I might keep the Sharpshooter, I don't know. I'll see. I think it's worth I think I might get £6 for that on its own at CEX. So you know what I mean? I've just got to, do I really want to keep it? PS3's not even set up, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, these are in very good condition. I think the red and the black, I think they're about the same price. And I'll tell you what, it might be like 20 odd quid for these. Or 23 quid. Bloody dogs. So, well happy with them. Can you hear the dogs? I bet there's a bloody cat out there. Cat sitting on the fence. And then the last thing. I took a bit of a punt on this. I wouldn't normally pay this much for one of these. But I don't see it. I've never seen one at all. And again, I'm coming back and having a double check, as we all do, you know. Make sure you don't, because my phone's shit. There's no point even looking at anything on the internet or online on my phone. So I just have to rely on my knowledge, you know, any historic stuff, etc. Bloody animal. But turns out it's not. This is, and it ended up being a pretty good fucking price. Go for about £15, give or take, on Flea of the Bay. It had £4 on it, and I got it for free. And it's a plug and play, but it's a Capcom one. It looks like, yeah, like your typical plug and play. It's like one of them Jack specific job is. 1942 and Ghosts and Goblins, not Ghouls and Ghosts. I think it's got Ghosts and Goblins on it. I ain't tried this yet, but it does. I mean, the buttons don't feel great. They feel quite clunky, but yeah. It's all clean inside. It's, you know, it's a pretty decent nick. He did have a reactor, and it was late setting up. I think I went past this store numerous times in the you know, during the morning. She was with some other guy next door, and it was like I said, not until the end that he's then started unpacking other stuff. So he had like one of them reactor things that another guy picked up for me, which I wouldn't have been that bothered about anyway. I think he paid £10 for it. I said I've seen that. I thought that's pretty funky, that is. So I'll whack that on. Because it's not very often you see Ghosts and Goblins. You always see ghouls, you know, ghouls, everyone knows Ghouls and Ghosts. But Ghosts and Goblins was a precursor. That is it, like I say. Most of that I'm just going to be fucking waded in. So, yeah, one of them. We chalk it off, we move on. We move forward for the next booter. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.